OTF rapper Lil Durk had just been tied into another M-for-hire case surrounding the passing of Stephen Mack. It would be announced breaking Lil Durk linked a newly unsealed file in a Chicago passing where he's alleged to have been behind the passing of Stephen Mack. It is believed that Mack was targeted as revenge for the passing of Lil Durk's brother Dang on January 27. According to prosecutors, they haven't officially charged him yet, though he is being named in recently unsealed paperwork in advance of his 10 hearing today, with the convincing evidence that is already against Lil Durk in the unsealed document. Lawyers predict that he will be officially charged within the following days. As the court document, they shared this Instagram story where Lil Durk writes for D-Thing, 15 minutes after the reports of Stephen Mack passing away. Alongside the Instagram story was also an Instagram live video where Lil Durk is laughing. Boy TW folks write, hey somebody always said SLKH, somebody say slap for con look KH who D. Yeah, what Goofy said that he said bro like a cheeseburger and nothing cheesy over feel stupid little boy. This is real war you y'all jewels be all over for real. Hey I know what to be 2BL, what's that like everybody that cheese y'all be doing shoutouts man, you got to know your jewelry. Like if I have somebody want me to give him a shoutout for some jewelry, I make sure in that vault as Lil Durk's life is taking a turn for the worst. It would be announced the two dudes who got Stephen Mack disappeared out of the prison database when the Fed started investigating Lil Durk for LPAD passing. Now we know why they disappeared. Lil Durk is up against a steep battle as everyone is turning their backs on Lil Durk snitching the way out, so then they're good but letting the feds know that Lil Durk was behind all of these crimes. As DJ Academic shared text messages between the man hired to get revenge for Dang as someone would message his cell phone stand on why you with Durk. In them, did Durk give you that money? 14 days after Stephen Mack passed, this CONF confirms that he was paid by Lil Durk, with many people in the area knowing Lil Durk paid for it. But it's not all terrible for Lil Durk. After reports of OTF Vaughn also snitching, we also ended up getting the truth, as it started with a report of Lil Durk found out his co-defendant Otani King Vaughn's cousin filed for protective custody. When they came to court together this week, this ended up getting the attention of Lil Durk's best friend Bzo, who would react on Instagram Live. Don't know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man, for real don't be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play inspect the gadget and all sit on that's, and y'all just be weird. Is that's what I be talking about, man. Like first y'all thra the jams rumors out there, now y'all talking about Vun a snitch. Gang a snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on. For real my kids, y'all really just be running, and that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Cause of you y'all be trying to get a put under the jails. Y'all trying to go let meet Larry for the first time, you hear me but this is where it would get even crazier, as DJ Academics would then speak on Otani allegedly snitching against Lil Durk, as there was major confusion going on whether he did or not. Academics would reveal the truth. When you see Flo post something, you almost got to be like, look at this headline. Lil Durk found out that his co-defendant Otani King Von cousin filed for protective custody when they came to court. Okay, that sounds so crazy. Now this is why we have streams like this. This is I'm not going to get on anybody or anything like that, and I'm not going to ever say that I haven't maybe jumped the maybe once in a while, but I definitely do aim to be correct, and I never try to be incorrect out of malice, right? This is why we love to bring up the paperwork and try to explain it, and also increase everyone's knowledge on stuff, because a lot of times these days the headline is way better than the story. However, Lil Durk knew that OTF Voni didn't snitch, and he wanted to make sure the public knew it as well. As this ends up answering the question on why Lil Durk had a phone call of his from jail leaked online where he would say himself that he is not going into protective custody, but what he actually means is that OTF Voni isn't going in protective custody. A report would read, just got off the phone with my brother Lil Durk. He's in good spirits, staying positive and trying to get back home to his kids and family. We're not glorifying negativity, we're more than just street guys. That's actually an understatement. We're men of honor in the code, no matter our financial status, bro. Hit the main line with the rest of our kind. No protective custody. This call is from a federal prison. Said what I said. I know you, but if you need anything, I got you. Yeah, I know how that be, bro. It don't matter, bro. We ain't never moved our money except for that first time once it was once it was like then it was everything was history. I feel back to why I came, like where you from, what you got, man, what the PC, hey computer, like man, you man, send me upstairs whatever it is I got. But according to DJ Academics, Lil Durk having that phone call was one of the worst things that he could have done. However, he needed to do it to back up Otani. For everyone that was saying he was snitching online, with all due respect to whoever 900 bra is, again, with all due respect to you, the guy's fighting for his life. I get it, maybe for whatever reason, which I still think would be a dumb reason. Let's say that Durk wants to address the people. You know how you put this out, you say, yo Durk, we on you, let him say what he's saying to the public, and you cut it off. We don't need to hear why back and forth, because a lot of this audio kind of feels like maybe this wasn't how Durk wanted to first communicate with everybody in the world. Anything he does is going to go viral. Having a conversation about even if you Think it's in your in good faith yo, we don't move off money now blah blah blah, it don't sound right brother. Due to this one phone call, Lil Durk's lawyers request to have Lil Durk transferred to a lower security jail, otherwise known as a celebrity jail with nicer jail cells, with was obviously then denied. It is illegal for Lil Durk to have had that phone call be leaked, but it also fits the same situation as what Charleston White said about YW Melly, who also committed a very bad crime, so he shouldn't be treated to go into a nice jail and should remain in the bad one. The YMWM, I'm so happy he in jail get mistreated. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated. Homie, oh homie, when you take a life homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a mothering thing about being mistreated when you done chose to play somebody. As Dirt's lawyers announced, the rapper has been getting targeted by inmates for money commissary needs and phone time as allegedly Quando Rondo has been trying to get revenge against them. It would be announced. Sources allege Lil Durk's fast prison transfer was caused by issues within his cell block. Being a high-profile rapper likely caused him to be targeted for commissary and money, but something very strange happened the following day after his Quando Rondo and his best friend Lil Tim would both do separate interviews, both saying the exact same message on the exact same day. Lil Tim would start by saying the act towards King Von should have been avoided, but Lil Durk throwing his life away trying to get revenge for it was even worse. No like, __, I was just protecting my little brother when you did finally find out that it was King Von who, how'd you feel? I was like, damn, if bro did that stupid, __, last night his still would have been alive. That's how I was, but I was like, __. Ain't no the type person I am, like I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying him like that, cause I could easily get on that type of stuff and then be clout chasing type, like I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that off. That would have never happened like that. As this led into Quando Rondo saying the exact same thing, saying that he wishes it was handled a different way. Lil Durk has a family with lots of responsibilities, but he just threw it away for a beef that he was okay with ending. Whoever on my side, they got kids and a mama that 100% love them, and at the end of the day bro, all this bull that we talking about is stupid. That could have been handled a totally different way. It could have been handled to the point where a song and $34 million could have came out or whatever, like they could have got handled in a legit way, in a music way, as the revenge from Quando Rondo was a result of this announcement. The Lil Durk OTF case is starting to see its first pieces of evidence in court. Rumors from around the court reveal there is footage of OTF Jam recording the planning process of OTF trying to catch Quando Rondo's crew. More to come, as it all started with this Instagram live when Lil Durk noticed that OTF Jam was wearing a wire. Jam was seen in this Instagram live holding the top of his jacket and whispering in it, almost looking like he's trying to see if everything was connected like back in the day. Applause, music. Shay on your laugh man, hey when I was what a d all that wing on the end gotcha. But on top of that, Jam allegedly pointed out other evidence in Lil Durk's music, is specifically the lyrics, and I quote, look on the news and see your son, he's screaming no as Quando Rondo was at the scene of the crime when LOL PAB sadly passed screaming no on the sidewalk. This man